As the Premier League gears up for another thrilling season, one thing is clear. Football fans are in for a roller coaster ride. With fresh faces, new rules, and burning questions surrounding every club, the stage is set for drama both on and off the pitch. But here's the twist. This season might just redefine expectations. Will Liverpool's revamped squad dominate? Can Manchester United finally rise from the ashes? And what about those controversial rule changes? Let's dive into the top storylines you need to know for the 2025-2026 campaign. Kicking things off at Anfield, Liverpool will host Bournemouth under the Friday night lights as they officially begin their title defence. It feels like only yesterday that Virgil van Dijk hoisted the trophy amid a shower of red confetti after securing the club's historic 20th league title. Fast forward to today, and the anticipation for this season is electric. Why? Because there's so much more than just silverware at stake. Take Arsenal, for instance. For years they've been labelled perpetual bridesmaids. Always close, but never quite crossing the finish line. Could Mikel Arteta finally break the curse? Meanwhile, Pep Guardiola has rebuilt his Manchester City juggernaut, leaving fans wondering whether lightning can strike twice, or even 3 times, for the Catalan genius. And then there's Manchester United, led by Ruben Amorim, whose summer spending spree signals ambition. But does it guarantee success? Let's unpack these narratives further. 1. Liverpool reloaded. Owner John Henry finally loosened the purse strings this summer, splashing over £250 million on Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, Hugo Ekitike and Florian Wirtz, the latter arriving in a jaw-dropping £116 million deal. This spending spree screams intent, aiming to transform last season's triumph into the start of a dynasty. However, early signs suggest defensive vulnerabilities may haunt them. As Jamie Carragher pointed out during the Community Shield, the Reds' backline looked shaky despite flashes of brilliance going forward. Can Arne Slot fix this before it costs them dearly? A new ball era begins. After decades of Nike dominance, the Premier League welcomes Puma's Orbiter Ultimate, featuring bold pink accents and geometric panels designed for better aerodynamics. The ball looks futuristic. But how will players adapt? Remember when Mikel Arteta bizarrely blamed a Puma ball for Arsenal's Carabao Cup exit last year? His reaction raises an intriguing question. Could equipment really influence outcomes? Or is it all psychological? Touchline interviews get personal. Imagine chasing down Granit Xhaka moments after he lost his cool with Arsenal fans. A scenario Sky Sports might soon make reality. Thanks to the league's lucrative new TV deal, broadcasters will now conduct interviews with substituted players and capture post-goal celebrations up close. While players won't face cameras immediately after heated incidents, this move injects a dose of American-style entertainment into English football. But will it feel authentic or forced? 4. Semi-automated offside tech takes centre stage. Say goodbye to endless debates over marginal calls. Introduced late last season, semi-automated offside technology promises faster, clearer decisions. Yet, perfection remains elusive. When packed penalty areas confuse the system, referees must revert to manual checks. Fans will undoubtedly take to social media to argue over millimetre judgments. But isn't that half the fun? 5. Newcastle's Isak saga continues. The Alexander Isak transfer saga has dominated headlines, with Liverpool allegedly circling like vultures. Eddie Howe's side struggled through pre-season, failing to win any of their 6 matches. With Champions League football returning to St James's Park, pressure mounts on Howe to rally his troops. Can he navigate internal turmoil and deliver European glory? Or will Newcastle falter under the weight of expectation? 6. Time-wasting goalkeepers beware. A crackdown on time-wasting sees goalkeepers given just 8 seconds to release the ball. Previously ignored, the old 6-second rule now carries real consequences, including corners awarded to opponents. First tested at the Club World Cup, this change caught several keepers off guard, including Mamelodi Sundowns. Ronwen Williams. Expect plenty of confusion early doors. 7. Amorim's attack its reinforcements. Last season, Manchester United's lackluster attack scored just 44 goals. Enter Brian Mbeumo, Matthias Cunha and Benjamin Sesko, purchased for over £200 million combined. Their arrival should boost firepower significantly. But can Amorim address lingering issues in midfield and defence? VAR decisions go public. Referees will now explain VAR overturns directly to crowds via in-stadium announcements. Designed to enhance transparency, this initiative builds trust between officials and supporters. However, live broadcasts of VAR discussions remain banned. While progress is evident, cynics might ask, is this enough to silence critics? 9. Nuno's tightrope walk at Forest. Despite qualifying for the Europa League, Nottingham Forest enters the season shrouded in uncertainty. Pre-season struggles, including 7 winless matches, paint a bleak picture. Owner Evangelos Marinakis demands results, leaving Nuno Espirito Santo walking a fine line. Can he prove doubters wrong again, or will Marinakis pull the trigger early? 10. Promoted teams defy history. Traditionally, newly promoted sides face immediate relegation. However, this year feels different. Sunderland, Burnley, and Leeds join a field weakened by Brentford's exodus and Wolves' instability. Could they defy the odds and stay afloat? Or will history repeat itself once more? So, dear reader, which storyline excites you most? Do you think Liverpool's bold signings will pay dividends? Or will Manchester United reclaim their glory days? Share your thoughts below, because nothing sparks debate quite like football.